magical, mystical, energetic beings. This is AlluraMystique, and I am sharing with you a video today that we're going to talk a little about magic and tools. I am going to do a little shameless plug here at the beginning and a little here at the end, but just stick with me, okay? I promise you there's some content in the middle, and that's going to be most of it. Most of you know or should know, or if you're new to my channel, that I am a licensed counselor. I'm a certified coach. I also Reiki master and a healer, along with some other great things as well. So I, working in that capacity, I started Realm of the Mystic as me wanting to share things that I've learned on my journey, as well as share experience that I've had on my journey to just support others who are also walking in spiritual freedom, which what that means to me is that you aren't necessarily aligned with one particular system, or if you are within a system that spirituality it kind of holds a high value for you in your ascension and in your life. So with that being said, what happened, I started creating products last year, which a lot of the products I was creating was for my own personal use. Just as I was doing my manifestation work, my healing work as well, my magic. And then I started sharing some of my products with clients that I was working with to assist and support them as a part of their journey. And eventually, clients and people I shared with was like, so when are we ever going to be able to purchase these products or share with other people? Like, what are you doing? And so that is how Enchanted Dezires came to be. So Enchanted Dezires is actually an extension of Realm of the Mystic. That will be the products that I create and that I enchant. And what enchant is intended purpose, intentional, purposeful products. These products are to assist you with aligning with the vibration of each product. So, for example, I have an enchantment of love, Mist, which is used to bring the truest and purest vibration of love to your atmosphere, to your rituals, to your office space, to your working. And just to give an example, I'll talk a little bit more at the end. But I said to say what you're seeing on the video is flashes of some of my products. I did want to share those with you. And we are going into February. I'm officially live on Etsy, distributing the products, and I have that link below. But I did want to, for the month of February, being on Valentine's Day, there's all this love in the air. I'm just so really gracious, and I'm in this wonderful space. So just want to share with you guys. I'm going to be doing a discount, which is a discount code that will also be listed that you can utilize to try out products. I'm also going to be, for the month of February, shipping is completely free. And that is as well, again, as a way of me saying thank you, reciprocity to the universe, and just expressing my gratitude and to give you guys the opportunity to try out any of my lovely enchanted products. So that's what's on the screen. And so what I wanted to talk to you about a bit today is actually about that, about using tools and what tools are and the so-called need for tools. And I bring that up because we're working with some clients, there's a lot of magic that's coming into play, however you define magic, whether that's using candles, right, rituals, different things. But what I've noticed a lot of times is that people are still utilizing these tools, exactly what they are, in their magic, and they're still not looking within themselves or realizing these tools are extensions of you. They are not the magic within itself. The magic is you. There's nothing that you spirit, the highest self, the most high, overhaul, however you, the universe, define that. Because we're always manifesting because we are creators and we are magical. Now, if you are not in alignment, then your manifestation may not work for your highest good. And so in that regard, what that means is all you have to do is be conscious, be aware, be present, do your healing work on yourself, and that will flow into your life, into your manifestations, into your magic. Now, the tools are there to help support and to guide and to give you extra energetic pushes, so to speak. As we know, energy is everything, right? So everything is energy, and everything has an energetic value. And the reality of it is that most of us have experienced some type of fracture, trauma, hurt, abuse, whatever that may look like. And so a lot of people are not necessarily vibrating at their fullest energetic capacity. And if while you're still going through your process of doing your work, these tools are things that you can utilize to assist you in that process. Because they do also hold energetic value, their own vibration. And so that's what the tools are there for. Even when I look at I'm creating products, these products are magical because they are energetically charged, they are mystical, they're using essential oils for a particular reason, herbs for a particular reason. Some of my products have moon energy infused, some have Venus energy infused, some have energy from actual beings themselves infused. There's the elements in there, and so they are magical within themselves, but they're not the only thing. Nothing can replace you doing your part in your manifesting, because you are the God of your universe. Think about it that way. You are co-creating with the universe, but these tools, again, are there to help support and aid you. And so I say that to remember that you are the magic. And I am big on utilizing the tools. So what are some of these things? I love candle magic. I gravitated to candle magic very early on my journey, from what the colors represent to being able to just see how the candles burn. There's so much research out there with candles. I love candles because they actually also have the element of fire, right, in there as well. And so, but in most of my rituals, I use most of them, depending on I use all the elements, like candles. I will have herbs, so things that are dressing my candles in line with what I'm manifesting, that's going to be earth. I have incense, which is also air. I usually have some type of glass of water, which is, of course, water, right? Then I have my intentions, what I am calling forth and declaring and decreeing and bringing forth into reality in this dimension for manifestations as well. Usually written on like brown paper bag type material, which is itself another element. So, and again, these tools are there to assist and to aid. And so I want to kind of talk a little bit about that though. So let's just say you want to manifest a new car and you need $5,000. I don't know, you want to buy the car out front or you need $1,000 a down payment, whatever that may be. The reason how these tools can help you is that let's just say that the energetic value for that is at 50 watts. But energetically, you're operating at 35 watts, right? These tools are there to help provide some of that energy to fill that gap, because they all hold their own energetic value as well. Understand? And so that's a benefit of the tools. As well as they actually hold our intention, right? So, because we know it's manifesting, the intention that you push into something, the energy that you put into it, that is going to intensify that manifestation. And so candles, for example, when you're burning them, when you program your candle, which again, some of this stuff sounds like this is not Magic 101, So you can, search videos of that, but try me a candle as simple as choosing a candle, cleansing it, sitting down, giving it a purpose, right in the basic form of it. And that candle actually will hold what that value is. Because the reality of it is, a lot of times we don't have the attention span or make the time to really sit and focus for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? And the reality of it is, if you have $1 and you want to manifest $5,000, it can take more than just 3 seconds of focus and intention. So that is how these tools really work and how they are beneficial to us. And so I am a big advocate and supporter of utilizing tools, but not to the point where you're thinking that tools are more powerful than you. Even utilizing crystals. Crystals do have their own energy, as you know, as well, but they still require for you to program them with the things that you want to manifest. A lot of crystals have multiple properties. Some can be protective and healing at the same time. Some can be for wealth and healing at the same time. And so you want to, when you're working with crystals, even program with an intention of what you are utilizing for a beneficial energy. And again, that is an extension of you, right? And so that was what I just wanted to come in and drop a little tidbit on. So now to the shameless plug. So with Enchanted Dezires, again, these are metaphysical, magical, mystical, enchanted creations. So we have this, conjure oils, bath salts. I have conjure altar rice. I actually also have beauty products as well, which are everything is going to be energetic infused one way or another. So, that's why I'm calling it metaphysical. But it's a great line. The products are amazing. There's great feedback. You can see my reviews on Enchanted Dezires on Facebook. I would love for you guys, again, to check out my Etsy page. I will drop the code. Again, it's going to be for the month of February. It's a great time while you have a discount specifically for you guys, for being subscribers and supporters, as well as free shipping. The one thing I do want to say briefly about the products, and I'm going to come back in and actually do some videos on some of the energies that I have out for the products. I want to share some of my personal experiences with you guys. But is that, so I have my couple different lines. So Miss the Element of a Goddess, Miss, which basically are myths that are infused and have channeled energy. And so what that looks like. Okay, so for example, I have the enchantment of Oshun, enchantment of Hathor, enchantment of Bastet, enchantment of Yemaya, enchantment of Lakshmi, enchantment of Isur Frida, enchantment of, I know I'm missing someone. A couple. And well, these aren't actually up there yet, but I'm putting my enchantment of Isis and enchantment of Medusa. Yeah. So with that being said, what that looks like, these sprays are not, they do have herbs and essential oils and things like that that was specifically given to me by these energies themselves to utilize. However, they actually are channel energy of those entities to connect you with them either directly, if you want to actually connect directly, it'll connect you to the vibration of that energy. So for example, let's just say Oshun is typically right known as the goddess of love and sweet waters and all that kind of stuff, right? So if you wanted to bring just her essence to the environment, you can utilize the spray to bring that essence. It also be used as an offering for her. It can be used on an altar in a variety of ways. And so I have those. We have the elements of the divine masculine, which is the same thing. It's for the masculine energy, the divine masculine energy. So I have element of Dambala, element of Ogun, element of Shango, and element of Obatala. And then I have some specialty blends as well, which is a combination of energies. The one that is on special for the month of February is Enchantment of Love, which is infused with like rose oil and jasmine and lavender and all these other goodies I'm not going to share, as well as multiple compatible energy, which is channel energy from Venus, to connect you with the highest vibration of love itself, to bring that to your atmosphere, your environment, with your rituals, with your working, self-love, healing, attracting love in whatever areas of your life. I actually have the mist, and as well as I'm debuting the altar conjure rites for that as well. I have the oils I have right now. I have an oil for Medusa, and an oil for Damballa, and an oil for Earthly Frida. As there's more to come. And I also have one of my glimmerous goddess gels, which are all goddess inspired and also enchanted. So again, they charge actually on the altar is to bring you off the feeling. So for example, the bronze beauty is Hathor inspired, and it is exactly that. But when you wear that, for you to embody beauty itself, you know. So that's how these are metaphysical products. I have Kissed by a Goddess, which are right now are crystal infused lip glosses as well. So it's a bunch of things. So please check it out. Like I say, it's Etsy.com/shop/Enchanted Dezires. Desires is Zdezires. The link will actually be below, as well with the code. And please take a moment to view the product, and I will be back with you guys very soon. As always, take care and get to manifesting all of your desires.